I'm Erin Patten, and it is time for Meta Business. And today we're focusing on how your team, how your employees can be more aligned with your values, with your true values. Because oftentimes when we're finding ourselves not motivated, when we're finding ourselves in conflict, or when we just don't even want to get up for work in the morning, it's because oftentimes the work is not aligning with who we truly are. The work, the business, the company is not aligning with your core divine values. And so let's talk about ways in which we can make sure that not only are we aligning with our values, that we're making sure that our teams are aligning, our employees are aligning, so that we can all be in one accord to be the most productive, innovative company there is. And so first and foremost is to make sure that your values are clear. The values come from who you are. Your values come from knowing what you stand for, knowing what you don't stand for, and knowing what you want to bring into this world. So it's very much aligned with your purpose and your company's purpose. So I love to always say that companies, organizations have souls. Just as human beings have souls, so do organizations. So what is the soul of your company? What does your company tolerate? What does your company not tolerate? What does your company desire to achieve in the world? What's the broader vision? How will your company make a difference? And those can be stated in a set of values. Those can be stated in one value statement. It can be stated as a vision statement. It can take many different forms. However, all of them serve the function of making sure that the company is aligned with something deeper than just the work, something deeper than just making money, than just shelling out products or services, wanting to make sure that the company has something to stand on and stand for. And that needs to be clear. In many ways that can be done, but one of the best ways is just workshopping. And I just say just workshopping, but just workshopping is an amazing way to get a lot of people in the room, whether they're senior leaders or even just your startup staff, and making sure that we all agree on who we are, what we're doing, and how we want our message, how we want to transform the world and people around us. And that is really how you make clear your values. And the second part of making sure that you're aligning with these values is communicating them. Once you determine what your values are, what your value statement will be, then you want to make sure that it's visible. So you want to put it on your website. You want to put it on your social media. You want to make sure that maybe it's in your emails when you're sending it out to people, that your staff has it, at their disposal, that you're constantly referencing your values as you're talking through different moves that you're going to make in your company. And so I really encourage you to be as bold as you can in communicating your values, not only to yourself, not only to your staff, but especially to your customers. You want people to know who you are, what you stand for, and what you stand on. And that's really important in this day and time when there's so many social issues, there's so many political issues, there's so many personal issues that people are dealing with. How do we know when we're engaging with your company that you stand apart from the rest? That you have morals and values, that you actually care about the work that you're doing and the change that you're making in the world, right? And so the last piece is making sure that you're taking a very good assessment and stock on how your values align with your work. Because sometimes we love to just do everything. We like to do all things. We want to just, get things going, and we're not truly aware if the work that we're doing is aligning with our values. Are the people that you're serving aligning with your values? Are the people that you're hiring aligning with your values? So you really want to take a very honest assessment of where you are and where your company is in the work, and if it's aligning with your values. So that can come in many different forms. That can just be as simple as when you start a new project, or when you engage a new customer, or when you hire a new staff member, take a brief look at your values. Okay, does this check off? Does this check off? Does that check off? It's really simple to start and making sure that you build that muscle, build that habit of making sure that the work aligns with your values. So we're going to run through that one more time, of making sure that you're staying motivated, you're staying productive, you're staying all in alignment by making sure your values are clear. That's the first step, making sure the values are clear. The second step, making sure they're communicated well, shared amongst the company, shared amongst your teams, shared amongst your staff and your customers. And then last, assessing, taking an honest stock of, are these values truly aligning with the work that I'm doing? So I hope these are easy tools that can help you get on track, making sure your business is aligned with who you are, your divinity, your divine being, your divine work, and also the divinity of your organization, the soul of your organization, because organizations, everything in this realm, this dimension, has a reason for being. So don't discount that reason from your organization. And if you want to offer comments or reflections on this today's video, be sure to drop them in the comments below or DM me. I love to hear from folks. And of course, check out my website, erinpatten.com. Book an appointment with me, a consultation with me to learn more about how you can bring more life, more soul, more vision, more manifestation to yourself and your organization. Okay, peace.